Okay, so finally, just a quick one. Might want a bit of reverb on your drums. Make them sound like they're in a room, or you know, make them sound like a bit more spacious. Now, some people would use it as a send, doing this thing down here. I'm not going to do that just because everything's in a bus, so I'm going to actually put some reverb on the bus. Now, the first thing that you do will make it sound really weird. I'm going to get a Space Designer. And go here. Now, it's going to sound crazy because Space Designer defaults to removing all the dry sound. So you've got a dry wet mix. Now, if I put the dry wet mix in, so as you can hear, it's getting a bit ridiculous anyway. Now, there's loads of reverbs on Space Designer, so you can search through a few and see what you like the sound of. I'm just going to get sort of a default plate. Yeah, because I like plate reverbs anyway. They're kind of bright and nice. Now, you know, you don't want that much really. I generally find about -20, -30. A, B it. Here it just gives a bit more dimension. And again, you don't want too much or you sound like Phil Collins. The other good thing about Space Designer, it's got EQ. A real standard thing that people do is take the bottom end EQ off a drum reverb because you don't want too much reverb on the kick drum side of things or everything can get a bit cloudy. So that's an example. This shows you, I mean, if you did this, you can hear all the sheen on the top end happens. Now you don't want to do that because that's a bit ridiculous. But if you do want to EQ it, you might want to do something like that. Sometimes it's nice to have a bit of low end reverb anyway because it just adds a bit of boom to the drums. So you might want that or you might not. So that's nice for me actually. Maybe it. Here with this again. Original. Right. So, kind of long, but if you follow those steps and use your ear, then you know you'll have a pretty decent drum sound by the end of things. Nice and big and fat and quite controlled dynamically, and it should just sit in your mix a bit better. So that's drums really. I'm going to do a few options for extras, but if you did all that stuff, then you're pretty much bound to have a good drum sound. Okay,